Welcome back, guys. We made some caramel liqueur a while ago, so I figured it's Christmas time, sweet drinks are what it's all about, and caramel is one of those quintessential sweet flavors. So let's make 3 awesome festive caramel cocktails using our homemade liqueur. First one is going to be kind of like a Manhattan with this is called the chocolate rum and raisin, and I found this on Difford's Guide, and the combination blew me away, so I had to try it out. We're starting with 1.5 ounces of an aged rum. I'm using Eldorado 12 because ED12 is an amazing rum, one of my favorites. We then want 3/4 ounce of our caramel liqueur. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out. It's super easy to make. Doesn't need to infuse or anything. You literally just make caramel and then you add some vodka to it. I added rum. Anyways, you add spirit to it, you add something to it, and it literally takes like half an hour to make. After that, we're going to do 1/2 ounce of a sweet vermouth. So you can see we're kind of sticking on the same kind of template as a rum Manhattan, but with a few additions. So 1/2 ounce of sweet vermouth. After that, 1/4 ounce of Crème de Cacao, so a chocolate liqueur. This is the clear one. Don't use like the dark one. It's just going to kill the color. I'm hoping that's not going to overpower because Crème de Cacao can overpower. Last ingredient, or second to last ingredient, is a sweet sherry. Now, I did ask for a Pedro Jimenez sherry. I can't get that. Oloroso would be all right. I've got an Amontillado. It's the sweetest one I got. I do realize it's a bit on the dry side, but it's what we're using. Lastly, 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. So, I mean, it's called chocolate rum and raisin. We've got chocolate, we've got caramel, we've got rum, we've got chocolate on top of chocolate. This is going to be a good drink. So it's a stir drink because it's all booze. Give it a good 15-20 second stir. We're going to strain it into a Nick and Nora. I should have chilled it, but I didn't. Kind of rushed this video. Pour it in there. It's got a beautiful color. You could garnish with some chocolate. You can garnish with a cherry. I'm going to garnish with a nice caramel because this is the caramel episode. So there it is. It does look really good. I can't wait to try that one. But we're going to try them all at the end. All right, moving on to our next one. This one we've got some Anejo Tequila. We got 2 of my other liqueurs, ginger and vanilla. This is the Tequila Gingerbread Old Fashioned. So I'm using this Teremana Anejo. Recently picked it up. It's fairly new. Everyone knows Teremana is the Rocks brand of tequila. They're not bad. The Anejo is not one I would sip necessarily, but it does make a really good old fashioned. So not going to waste. I'm not going to badmouth the Teremana. But anyways, 2 ounces of your tequila. After that, we're going to do 1/4 ounce, just 1/4 ounce of our caramel liqueur. We're going to follow that up with 1/4 ounce of ginger liqueur. So I have a recipe for that, so make sure you click that link, get the recipe for the ginger liqueur. Same amount, 1/4 ounce. This is an old fashioned, so we're not looking to make this super sweet. All right, after that, the recipe called for vanilla bitters. I don't have vanilla bitters. If you have them, use that. But what I'm going to do instead is do a bar spoon of my vanilla liqueur. You could do any vanilla liqueur you might have as well. Just a bar spoon. We're not looking to sweeten it. We're looking to add a hint of vanilla note, which is probably what the bitters would do. So I think it's a fine substitution. And lastly, we're going to do 2 dashes of ginger bitters. So if you have the ginger and the vanilla, use those. And I didn't crazy pour the ginger bitters this time. Ice. This is another stir drink. See, it's a sweet ingredient, but we're doing stiff drinks today, and I kind of like that. All right. So nice chilled concoction there. Rocks glass. We've got some ice. It's not clear. I've been so busy this holiday season, I haven't had time to make clear ice. So you just have to bear with me. It's not going to be clear. Cinnamon stick garnish. If you had a little gingerbread man, use that. But I didn't. And there it is, the Tequila Gingerbread Old Fashioned. Looks amazing. Can't wait to try it. Moving on, so we did 2 stiff cocktails. I figured we got to give one, creamy, delicious cocktail. So here is the Butterscotch Eggnog. We're using the moose mug again. Now, I'm going to start with brandy, 1 ounce of brandy here, but I mean, you can pretty much use any spirit as a base for your eggnog. Brandy, rum, or bourbon are usually kind of the standards, but hey, experiment. After that, we want a full ounce of our Caramel Liqueur. This is going to be the sweeter one of the drinks, obviously. All right. So we got an ounce of spirit, we got an ounce of our caramel. We're going to do half an ounce of Demerara syrup because it's not sweet enough yet. Only half an ounce of Demerara. And what I realized when I made the caramel liqueur is if you mix caramel, equal parts of the caramel liqueur and cream, you basically end up with butterscotch liqueur. So that's kind of what we're going to go with here. I'm going to add an ounce and a half of heavy cream, and that's going to blend with the caramel, with the cognac, and it's going to give us a lovely butterscotch flavor. But this is an eggnog, so we need an egg. So it's a flip, basically, flip cocktail. And we're adding a whole egg to our drink. And I've used this method many times. It's the 1 ice cube method, a 1 by 1 inch ice cube, and you basically shake until the ice cube completely dissolves. So fast forward here, this is a long, like 2-3 minute shake, but it'll be so worth it. And that way you don't have to do a reverse shake, you don't have to do a dry shake, you don't have to, like, you know, take the tin, take the ice out, whatever. You just shake, 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 shake until the ice is totally dissolved. It'll give you perfect dilution, perfect chill, and a perfect froth. Into the mousse mug it goes, and that mousse mug is surprisingly huge. So I'm gonna add 1 cube just so that the the top of the drink comes up. And of course we're gonna garnish with some nutmeg because it is eggnog after all. Oh no, I lost my my nutmeg. And we're also gonna garnish with a nice butterscotch candy cane because it's festive. And there it is, guys. Our butterscotch eggnog. That looks pretty fantastic. Let's taste. All right, so let's taste our caramel cocktails. Let's do it. Let's start with the chocolate rum and raisin. I'm really excited about this one because all the flavors in there are amazing. I'm a little worried it's gonna be too much chocolate because whenever I do crème de cacao in a cocktail, it kind of overpowers everything else. That is amazing. That is really good. It's like a sweeter Manhattan, sweeter rum Manhattan, because obviously the rum is forward. I use a really rich rum, ED12, Eldorado. But the vermouth comes out. I get a strong caramel flavor. That caramel really shines. The chocolate, not overpowering. It's present, but it's staying in its place. It's the caramel and the wine kind of give it that raisin note. But this is phenomenal. I'm really happy with how this came out. The Tequila Gingerbread Old Fashioned. Long name. That's interesting. I was kind of doubting that the caramel and ginger together would give you that gingerbread feeling, but it kind of does. It really kind of does. The hint of vanilla from the vanilla liqueur. I'm pretty sure whether you do a barspoon vanilla liqueur or vanilla bitters, it's going to give you pretty much the same results, I would imagine. Yes, the liqueur will give you the edge of sweetness, but we still got the ginger bitters in there. But yeah, and it plays really nice with that tequila. Teremana Anejo. It's not my favorite Anejo for sipping, but it does really nicely in cocktails, and this is a killer right here. Very good. The Butterscotch Eggnog. I mean, how can this not be good? I'm hoping, I mean, I came up with this based on just using the kind of the generic template for a one-off eggnog and just using the caramel liqueur. And as I tried last time, when I combined the caramel liqueur with heavy cream, it literally gave me butterscotch. So I figured, why not just throw that into an eggnog? So let's give it a try. Oh my God. That's fantastic. So starts off very creamy, very generic eggnog-ish, and which is fine, which is good, but I was like, where's the butterscotch? And then bang, like a second after, that caramel butterscotch hits, and it's good. It's really good. It's same thing as right on the back end. That caramel butterscotch just lingers there. Wow, these are 3 fantastic drinks. I think number 1, gonna give it to the Rum Raisin. mainly because I definitely was not expecting that to be that good. Number 2, the eggnog, the Butterscotch Eggnog. And 3 in last place, even though it is still quite good, the Tequila Gingerbread Old Fashioned. Anyways, 3 awesome cocktails. We're using our Caramel Liqueur. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. It's awesome. And we will see you next time. We're getting very close to Christmas, guys, so Merry Christmas. Make sure you check out that playlist of all our Christmas cocktails. Cheers, and make sure you subscribe. See you next time.